This is Steve, and I'm here with Lynne Gilmore, who is the director of the AWS Foundation. Lynne, we appreciate your time this morning. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about the announcement that you had last week. Tell me what's going on.
Well, the board of directors of the foundation are looking at the feasibility of a downtown arena that has a focus for people with disabilities, both intellectual and physical. And as our mission is to help individuals with disabilities live as independently as possible, be included in the community, and achieve their highest potential, we felt that this kind of facility would help spark the advancement of our mission in those particular areas. We recently conducted focus groups involving parents and caregivers and therapists about the needs in our community, and one of the identified needs was for recreation and accessibility. And Fort Wayne is fortunate to have a strong presence in sports via the Turnstone program and Paralympics, and of course we know that Special Olympics is always on the radar and for sports for individuals with intellectual disabilities. So we feel that bringing together both of those communities under one roof would maximize the opportunities in Fort Wayne. And the foundation is also interested, through its grant making, to enrich the community in different ways that say we are a resource-rich community, we welcome people and their families with disabilities, and we have the programs to make to help create quality of life, which is so critical to everybody.
Mm-hmm. This is very early in the process. You mentioned, it is a study, and it's funded by the AWS Foundation, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I guess the question that I would have is, why downtown?
Well, why not downtown? Downtown is so exciting, it's vibrant, and too often people with disabilities are either not thought of first and foremost, maybe pushed to the side. And so we feel that the recognition and the excitement that's going on in adaptive sports really needs to have everybody's attention, and people love coming downtown, and we want to make that facility something to be proud of, to be recognized as important by this community, and we hope that if the study proves that it is viable, that it is a state-of-the-art facility that really warrants a downtown location.
Would you envision that being almost a sort of a regional attraction? What could be the reach of something like this in Fort Wayne?
Oh, the attraction would be regional, if not national. We feel really strongly that the kinds of programming and the sports that we want to build, the collaborations that we hope are developed with service providers and other sports teams would create that kind of momentum and develop a center that serves people of all abilities. We know we're going to have tenants, so that's an important part of the study. Who would be interested in locating in that facility, either on a permanent basis or a rental basis? So, we feel pretty good that the resources are going to be there to at least build a facility, but then, of course, maintaining it is a whole other story.
Are there any other facilities in the United States that you kind of thought of when you are looking at this study?
There really aren't a lot of stadiums that are exclusively built for people with disabilities, whether they're physical or otherwise. So we want to make sure that this facility has all the amenities that are important for individuals with both physical and or intellectual disabilities. If it's sensory, friendly, obviously the accessibility physically is going to be huge. There are stadiums across the country that accommodate wheelchairs, but not in all cases do they have the best seating. Parkview Field is a really great example of a fully accessible facility, and they did involve service providers before they built it, before they constructed it, to help identify what might be some barriers, what are issues that we need to take into consideration so this facility is accessible to everybody.
Mm-hmm. Anything else about the study that you would like to add?
The study will get underway mid to late September, and we're told it would be about 12 weeks, so by the end of November we should know something, if not before.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the AWS Foundation and Anthony Wayne Services. For those maybe who aren't familiar with your organization, what all do you do?
Well, Anthony Wayne Services, or AWS, is a service provider of programs for people with intellectual and physical disabilities. So we serve individuals with Down syndrome, autism, cerebral palsy, fetal alcohol syndrome, Fragile X, some mental retardation, through a variety of different programs such as residential, employment, recreation, and early intervention services, as well as day services. So the Foundation's mission mirrors that of the service provider. The Foundation was established in 2007, but we did not start grant making until 2009. And in the last 4 years of grant making, we have awarded nearly $3 million to organizations whose programs benefit individuals with disabilities and their families. So as a result of that, we have funded programs that non-service providers would provide, because they have a particular expertise in an area that has not been extended to the disability community. So we have really advocated and helped promote more inclusion in the community for individuals with disabilities.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope, I think that's it.
Lynn, we appreciate your time today, and we're excited about your announcement from last week. Yeah,
Thanks.
Wish you well in that endeavor.
Thanks. We're real excited about it too.
Great.
And we'll be anxious to fill you in on all the good news.
Thank you very much.